What is going on, everybody? It is 60 FPS video time, trying something a little different today because I normally film at 24, but I realized this doesn't have to be cinematic video, even though I want it to look good. I think this gives a bit more fluid motion, so we're trying something a little different. But anyway, today's video, the top 5 initial benefits to getting sober, because I know in early sobriety, you want something to hold on to. You're like, okay, I gotta wait months, if not year, to actually truly, accumulate the true benefits of this. What am I gonna experience rather quickly, rather soon per se? Let me tell you, there's a decent bit of changes that will happen pretty much immediately. And when I say immediately, I'm talking 2 weeks, maybe a week, sometimes 3, 4, 5 weeks throughout. I mean, these things will just start to build and build and build. So let's get to number one. Number one of my favorites, caffeinated drinks start working again. It's crazy. It's crazy how I didn't realize that my little energy drink, my little coffee every day wasn't doing jack shit for me in active addiction. Now, I'm not a scientist. I do not know the science behind why they don't work when you're on certain things, but I do know this now. I feel caffeine. Like, if I'm having a tired, rough day and I have a coffee, I'm back at it. I'm ready to go. And I think that's the best thing, is that you have that true proper thing reserved for when you need, a pick-me-up that isn't debilitating or destabilizing. It's a normal thing we all have, man. Now, most people have caffeine dependence. There's no such thing as caffeine addiction. There is dependence, though, because you will have withdrawals, but you're not, pawning your house for your cup of coffee, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I really enjoyed that part when I realized, hey, I could have this one coffee, feel pretty good, feel pretty up, and I would dare to say it was close to a kratom dose feeling. I'm not trying to make you guys have false expectations, like you get sober and all of a sudden those hype levels are just up about everything again. But let me tell you, caffeine hits a little differently when you're sober. So it's a really good perk of it. Number 2, proper weight gain and skin changes, all right? I'm gaining a healthy weight again. I'm gaining weight in my arms. I'm starting to look bigger, stronger. The sunken face has gone away. I just look healthier overall. But the biggest thing is there is life in my eyes again. All right, and I'll put a picture right here of an active addiction. You can tell there is just no soul in myself whatsoever. I was so, one goal centered of just using. Versus now there's life in me again. And you can see it. You can see it in the weight. You can see it in the face, the skin, the eyes. And that all comes back, I would say, within a week. To be flat out honest, it came back pretty quickly, and then it keeps going. So your appetite will come back naturally, right? So you'll be eating more again, and in return, you're gonna gain good weight, because most of us in addiction drop down to skin and bone. All right, pale, flaky, dry skin, and deep down we probably thought everything was okay when it really wasn't, right? Because those changes come over time. You don't realize how much you're just naturally deteriorating yourself until you manage to get off, and within a week you notice incredible changes. And that's what gave me the push to keep going, is when I looked in the mirror and I saw something incredibly different. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm getting it right this time, because we don't stop here. You know what I mean? It doesn't stop. We keep going, because the changes were just so noticeable. And I love gaining some weight, man. I've been skinny all my life, and seeing some weight gain was just an incredible feeling. So that is one incredible benefit. But number 3, music brings you to tears once again. In active addiction, we become pretty numb to everything around us. It's quite hard to find enjoyment in anything unless we're on a substance. And that enjoyment we experience on a substance, it's rather a numbing enjoyment. It's not really an emotional enjoyment. We're not experiencing life as it's meant to be experienced. So when I got sober, and I kid you not, it took like 3 days, I would listen to music. I had tears coming out of my eyes, like good tears. Like I felt the fucking song. I was listening to some Bullet for My Valentine, Sometimes I Lay Dying, and bro, it got me going. It got me hype. It got me going. But music also, again, like besides just crying from it, it gets you hyped to do things again. It becomes your motivator. You will enjoy listening to music. And I know some of you guys out there make music as well. The emotion returns to the music you're making. You will get hype when you come up with an incredible idea. And I'm not talking just a little hype like you probably did when you were using. I'm talking you come up with an idea, you will be really proud of yourself. You will be excited to be creating something and not be on anything and have something sound good, because all your creativity will return. You might think you're creative while using, just wait till you stop and see just how your thought and workflow improves, right? You'll be pumping out tracks, I can assure you that. I'm doing the exact same thing right now. I'm pumping out tracks. I'm locked in on it. That's something I love doing, is just locking in and not thinking about anything else. I love it. And that's what I've been able to do. And it's been a great time, and I want you guys to experience that great time as well with whatever you're passionate about. So, your passions will bring you joy once again, especially music, man. Listening to music or making it. Number 4, you will wake up in the morning ready to start the day. You will not wake up in withdrawals. You will not wake up tired. You will wake up hype. The morning will be your prime time. Let me just say that flat out. You will enjoy the mornings more than any other time of the day, because you will have your full energy from sleep. You will feel great. You have that morning cup of coffee and you were just up. You were at it. You want to do anything and everything. Sorry, my phone died. But you'll be up. You'll be ready to take on the day. And I think that was the best feeling, was getting up and being like, let's fucking do this, man. You see the videos I'm posting in the morning. Take on the day. You'll be ready to take on the day. And that's a beautiful feeling, to not get up and dread every second of the morning, every second of the day, until you hit that nighttime period where you were just hammering down whatever it is you're using. Which, again, scientifically is why nights tend to be harder in active addiction and recovery, because that's, often when we would escape the most, when nothing's going on, the world is silent, and we are choosing to escape. So yeah, great benefit is waking up and feeling really good. But number 5, what is the 5th benefit, Wolf Arjman? Come on, give it to me. What is it? Sorry guys, my phone overheated. I got to the 4th one, but let's get to the 5th benefit of getting sober, especially off Kratom. The 5th one is your personality comes back, right? That's the biggest thing, is you start to feel like yourself again. People start to notice you're like yourself again, and everything just gets so much better for you overall, man. You start finding your passion again. You start finding your drive, your strength, your will. It all returns, right? The human spirit, if you will, returns to you. And it's probably one of the most powerful things to feel, when you feel that accomplishment of getting over something so challenging, so hard. And as Steve-O says, addiction is one of the only diseases where when you properly treat it and come out of it, you are a better person than you were when you went into it. And that is just true, because you have developed structure in your life, routine, manageability of emotions, of situations, of how to handle bad days. So many things collectively make you a 10 times better person than you were before and were on in addiction. So that all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Those are my favorite benefits of getting sober. As we stand right now, I'm still in the process, man. I'm still in recovery. I'm only a few weeks clean, and this is everything I've noticed over a few weeks, and it does not stop here, guys, and it does not stop for you either. Keep pushing, bro. Keep getting over that hurdle. You will get past this plateau, man. It does not stop here. We cannot stop. We got to keep going. There is no other way, man. We're going to get through this thing. You're going to get through this thing no matter what. I promise you that, bro. I promise you're going to get through this shit. All right? This is not the forever. So with all that being said, I hope you guys are having a great day, or as good as it can be. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.